Hello, welcome to Mac's tutorial on Microsoft Excel. Today we'll be focusing on text function. I'm Mark with Cecilia. Happy viewing. In Excel, there are categories of functions. There are different functions categorized under text, but we'll be focusing on trim function, left function, right function, search function. In the spreadsheet, we have data for sales representative for maxcomputer.ng. Their full name appear in a particular column, the first name, a comma, space, then the last name. But we have been requested to separate the first name and the last name on separate columns. Here we'll be using what we call text function to achieve this purpose. The first thing I want to talk about when using text function particularly is what we call the trim function. The trim function removes excess space except for the single space between two words. So here I'm going to demonstrate how the trim function functions. I'll start out with equal to, then followed by the len function. The len function returns the number of characters in a text string. Open parentheses, then the character involved. Hold on to Ctrl Enter, then double click my fill handle. This is the position of my cursor. For the trimmed full name, that's equal to trim, open parentheses, the text involved, that's A6, close parentheses, hold on to Ctrl Enter, double click my fill handle. Then I'll go to length. For the trim text, we have equal to len, open parentheses, text, then close parentheses, Ctrl Enter, double click my fill handle to apply to other rows using relative referencing. Here we could observe, although Eric Dokumbo in A6 and Eric Dokumbo in C6 are the same, when we count them, they have different lengths. It shows that there have been excess of space in the name without trimming. If you observe Vivian and Amadou, you could see in column C that the excess space has been trimmed out. So this is how to use trim function. It's advised that you use trim function when dealing with text functions. The first thing we'll have to do is to extract the first name. To extract the first name, we'll need nesting of function. This is where we use two or more functions to achieve a particular result. I'm going to take them stage by stage. The first thing I want to do is to find the position of the comma, that is equal to search, open parentheses. Its first argument is find text. What are we finding? We are looking out for the comma, close parentheses, then a comma. Within text, what text should it do the search for? In Eric Dokumbo, a comma, then where should it start? From the very first text. I'll type 1, close parentheses. The search function looks for the position of a character, and in this case we are looking for the position of the comma in Eric Dokumbo. I'll hit on Ctrl Enter, and it notes that the position of comma is 5. Let's see if that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To extract the first name, I want to look for the position of the last character before the comma. But this is not uniform through the whole text. The only uniform character is comma. So to achieve this result, I'm going back to my function and I'm going to put -1. That's search for the position of comma. -1 will give us the position of last character for the first name, the character before the comma. I'll hold on to my Ctrl Enter. This is the first step. The next step is to nest the search function into the left function. So I double click on the cell, go right after the equal to and type left. The left function returns the specified number of characters from the start of a text string. Begin with my open parenthesis. The first argument is text, and the text involved is Eric Dokumbo, then a comma. It requests for the number of characters to return, and this is taken care of by our search function. Go right to the end of the function and close my parenthesis for the left function and hit on Ctrl Enter. Then here is our result, Eric. I double click so you can see our first name have been extracted. To extract the last name, I'm going to break it down into stages. The first stage is to find the position of space in the full name. That's equal to search, open parenthesis, what are we looking at? Space is uniform all throughout the names, comma, and we quote it since it's a test string, comma, then our next argument within which text, within Eric Dokumbo, comma, then where should it start from the very first text, that's one, close our parenthesis, hold on to Ctrl Enter, then double click the fill handle. Then the output of the rest rows are presented. For the length of the full name, you have equal to, we have len, open parenthesis, the full name. I'll click on the full name, close parenthesis, and Ctrl Enter, double click on the fill handle. Now to achieve the surname, we have equal to, we're going to be using right. Right performs the same function as left, just that the texts are returned from the right of the text string, the extreme right. We have equal to right function, open parentheses, the first argument is text. Our text is still Eric Dokumbo, comma, number of characters. The way we're going to specify the number of characters is different from the way we specify the number of character while dealing with first name. So here, specify the number of character. I'm going to click on the length of the full name minus the position of the space. This will give us the needed length of character to be returned. After which I'll close my parentheses, hit on Ctrl Enter, then double click my fill handle. So here are the results. We have extracted our first name and our last name. I want you to bear in mind that it's very tricky to try to do away with the initial data, like delete it, but this will prompt errors to the entire data. I'm undoing this action. The best thing to do when you are dealing with text function, to convert those functions to values once you're done. To achieve this, I'll highlight my whole data where I have used the text function, go to the edge of the highlight, right drag. By right dragging, I mean pinning down the right mouse and drag to any position of your choice. Return to the same position and let go of your mouse. Once you do that, you have some drop down option. Choose on copy here as value only. Once you're done, you'll realize that if I should delete this entire initial column or the column on which the function are dependent on, I'm going to hit on delete. My results are not affected. They are still there. So this is how to use text function. Hi, any suggestion, correction, or comments that will help make this video interactive and informative is highly welcome. Kindly like or subscribe to this video. Thank you for choosing Max Tutorial.